Back Champlain to Champlain Varsity Overwatch. We are in semifinals now. I'm Connor Fluff,
I'm Patrick Higgleston.
and we're going to get into it. It looks like the first map we are seeing is
going to be Lijiang with a Sojourn ban and a Wuying ban.
What do you think is going to happen?
Well, our opponents are University of Iowa Garnet. So Lijiang is a very brawly map. but I think Champlain's going to try to get a dive going on there. Because dive is playable a lot, where you maybe a Winston, Tracer Genji, one of those two. What are you thinking?
Well, I know Champlain is really good with the Winston dive. I wonder if they end up doing something more brawly, because you can definitely brawl quite well on Lijiang, especially not guarded market. And I guess also, yeah, Control Center. Those are both pretty brawl-heavy maps. I wonder if they'll fall back to maybe an Orisa or an Ramatra. Both are very possible, and Champlain has been playing them as well.
Yeah, Ramatra got a small buff like a week ago, so they had time to get some scrims in with that.
What even was the buff? I don't even remember. I don't play much tank.
Bit of extra health.
Oh yeah, that's right. His health got changed slightly because they buffed him.
Yeah.
And then they like kind of buffed Malga at the same time by making Hazard take more damage from headshots.
Yeah, and then they kind of just
Horse.
Yeah, then they nerfed a lot of DPS, but it's fine.
But hit scans got buffed, so I'm living large.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about the bans. So we have a Wuying ban out of Champlain, and Ottawa banned something. Could you scroll through
Sojourn.
the chat?
It was
Sojourn. Okay.
So like that just guarantees the Lucio main support.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Lucio, Kiriko likely.
I mean, yeah, what else would you play? I mean, Lucio Bat maybe.
Yeah, if they're really trying to
Yeah,
brawl.
if you're going for like a heavy brawl, yeah, especially if they pull out like an Orisa or a Ram, yeah, definitely where you want to go Baptiste just for the higher sustain, especially Immortality.
Yeah, and the damage is still useful for the longer sustained damage. Kiriko can get some headshots that do a lot of burst damage, but Baptiste can just keep pumping out damage into a shield.
I'm interested to see if there's any silly comp shenanigans. I can't speak. Any silly shenanigans. That's all I want to see. I want to see funny comps. I want to see Iari gameplay. I want to see Zen. Bring them out.
I'm doubtful, but we're headed in. Let's see what we get.
We'll see which map we get first as well.
Yeah.
Market. Interesting. This is
Okay.
definitely one of the more brawl heavier maps. You can still dive just fine on this map. Although you can also brawl just fine all the same.
Yeah, there's two areas. You can play on point and try to bunker down with a brawl composition, or you can try to play around the outside of the point on a dive. This is a weird map where both are pretty viable, and they
like,
take
there's plenty of
different
high
routes.
grounds, especially outside the enemy choke point or the enemy spawn choke words that you can just. I'm trying to explain it, but it's hard. You can make it Death Valley sort of, where you can just get multiple hundreds of angles.
Yeah.
Zarya is a character I forgot exists in the game. As it looks like U Ottawa goes with Zarya, and Champlain goes with Ramatra.
Okay, so we are brawling. So Ni is on Symmetra. That might be to teleport out, but that could
That's
very
going to
well
point.
be.
That is going to point.
That's going to point.
And they
Okay,
forgot
so they're
bans.
going to stick with it. Oh, whoops. Okay, well.
It looks like there might be a bit of a.
Okay. Well, they got to reset.
Can't believe Yara would do this. Not do bans.
Yeah.
Gotta load this guy. And it's Gardens.
Guards. Okay, well, so much for what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
so much for what we were talking about with like high grounds and whatnot.
Okay, well.
I'm interested to see what type of comps we're gonna go now, because obviously they can't do the same.
Yeah, this is a lot more. This is probably the most dive-oriented map, but you can make Ramatra work if you just get pretty aggressive on chokes. But that first fight's a little bit rough with brawl.
Yeah, I'm curious why teams, like, one thing that teams don't do is just if you end up messing up on the same point, just like keep on restarting until you end up on the same point. Like, it's not really nothing's gonna change, but like you never know.
Yeah, but that could take like 2 minutes if you're unlucky, which
I
mean,
love gambling though. That's probably the best part. Is like,
always gamble. Okay.
I mean, if you're playing characters, some characters are just inherently luck-based. Like Kiriko, for example. You're just throwing knives down the choke until you eventually see 3 red hit markers and then a skull, and you're like, ah,
Yeah.
this peak.
Champlain's rolling out with a Zarya for this point.
I mean, Zarya is still relatively strong, even with the nerf where she receives 1 less charge from
Yeah.
doing stuff, from that 1 minor perk.
Yeah.
Like, it's still quite strong. As we see, it looks like both teams are running off with some sort of
Jules
cycling
is
comp.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Both bubbles are forced out. This Champlain is struggling.
That is also both bubbles from Impress, as it does look like Champlain gets the first pick, but gets traded out. Zul's following. Although we're still even right now. With that being said, U Ottawa is up tank. Will does popping off getting 2.
Both their DPS out of the game. They're gonna take a while to come back. Champlain, the rest of Champlain should get back before their Genji's able to.
Will does getting, was that 3, 4?
Four, cleaning
he
up.
gets 4. If
What a
only
start.
we saw that.
Okay, with the point cap, let's see how they hold this area and see where Ottawa's gonna attack from.
It looks like Nate is just gonna be holding that off angle, playing around White Room, just general spam as he's known to do on Tracer. Does look like U Ottawa though is just going to meet him at White Room, forcing him out, or at least to play a different place as he backs off.
Yeah, need a thorn in their side as they try to poke at him while they rotate. A little bit late on the engage.
He does almost have pulse bomb, so if his best target is probably a Kiriko, should
Zul's
not
in
picked in a
trouble,
second.
dead.
Mancy getting Zul's though. Zul's already following.
Yeah, tank the most critical part of the team. When that falls, they kind of just walk over you. I don't think Will can do it again.
Eden's probably best decision here is to just die up, and she
Yeah.
falls down. U Ottawa does capture a point. Champlain has the lead right now, and Champlain has to move fast if they want to continue in the lead.
Yeah. Dusk is coming up on the rush. That could be a pretty good engage ultimate if they can farm it just a little bit. But they have to be quick because Ottawa is coming up on a blade and a beat.
And Press is almost double Anthony's current charge towards grab, so that Champlain has to do something here. They have to move fast. There's Rush coming from Will Dusk.
Okay.
High Noon coming from Eden. Let's see how big it is.
that looks good.
Gets
It's
one.
big.
Maybe it did some damage on Cesar as well, even though she was Suzu'd. Unfortunately, that's forcing B from Ice Volcano. A blade beat. Nails
Okay,
gets picked
beat's
as well.
traded.
Counter beat, though, from Misty Pyro. Champlain is even right now. Impress is down, so that gives Champlain technically the advantage. Well, they're up 2 now.
Yet Ottawa falling down. Champlain takes the point. Is looking to take the point back.
U Ottawa is just trying to hold the point for as long as possible, though, even though they might stagger. Or maybe they're holding for long enough for their team to get back. Manatee falls. Ice Volcano is throwing some damage to the Misty Pyro, although he needs to make sure that the team doesn't get any backup.
Yeah. Could have been dangerous, but Champlain finally getting the flip. 61% for Ottawa.
That was a long hold from U Ottawa.
Yeah, that was definitely worth it, the extra 10-15%.
I think that was more. That was definitely like upwards of 20, maybe even, I wouldn't say 30, but definitely 20% at least.
Yeah. All right, looks like they're going to be rotating through White Room again. This time they have a grab to play off of, but so does Champlain.
So Champlain has nothing to sustain it if they end up getting
Yeah,
grabbed
they need to go
themselves.
first.
Yeah, speaking of, Champlain does
Yeah.
go first.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can't sustain that. The Reaper ultimate and the grab, there's really nothing you can do about it.
Me gets a second pulse bomb. I don't remember him using his first one. I'm assuming it just maybe got Suzu. That's my guess, or Bubble.
Yeah.
There are plenty of reasons for it not to have gotten a kill.
Yeah, if he had that for the grab, that would have been huge. I don't think he had it.
No, he just got it as we went to spectate him
okay.
after the fight, unfortunately.
Okay, Reaper stashed right above Champlain's head. Let's see if they
Will they
catch it.
turn? They don't, and both bubbles do come out from Impress.
Champlain's very split, though.
Impress you just have one more shot. They hit the final shot onto V-Striker. Impress falls to Nate Knee with a melee as well.
Yeah. Now Champlain's looking to push him with his huge numbers advantage. Yeah.
Ice Volcano falling off, just make sure he doesn't get staggered. Champlain gets the point.
Yeah, but it's
Maybe
one map.
they can't lose it though.
Yeah, it's one more. Alba needs to win one fight, and then the percentage is going to take over to 100, and it's going to be their round.
Yeah, assuming it's a team kill, it'll just be hard for Champlain to get back to the point in time if it gets full capture.
Yeah, even if it's not a team kill, just they can't. All they can do is trickle on the point. It'll just be a slower loss.
Yep. U Ottawa is definitely here on all the way, going deep to force out Nate. Nate Knee, that's a high noon rush. Let's see if Eden can get any picks with it. It's just zoning them out, which is good all the end of the game.
Yeah.
Forcing beat from both teams right now.
Yeah, beats traded, but Champlain's has the edge, forcing the Reaper out.
U Ottawa wants Nate dead, dude. They are chasing after this Tracer so badly.
Yeah, if Impress can
Ooh.
start beating people down, he may be able to build a grab.
And yeah, both teams are relatively even off right now. It's 99-95.
No.
Champlain is up 3, though.
Yeah.
It's up to Zarya and Kiriko. The
Yeah.
Zarya just gets burned down up to Quackles. Unfortunately, not able to do enough. It would have needed to be a 1v5. Possible. Highly unlikely, though.
I will almost do that in the first fight.
Yeah, he did almost do on the first fight. While Jeeves, the spectator, I guess that's about their name I decided to go with, Jeeves was spectating a dead body.
Yeah, I don't know why we can't say Gerard's name on stream, but
Gerard, yeah. The person that is current observing is my friend, and they asked us not to say their actual names, so we're saying butler names because we said I would refer to them as a butler.
Yeah, that would have been great. Okay,
Reginald, show us the high noon, Reginald.
Yeah, now we're on market. Is that Weaver a real pick from Ottawa? Weaver.
Oh, it might be. I didn't even realize there's a Weaver.
Yeah, Weaver's very niche.
Ooh. But this is definitely going to be bunkering down.
Oh, neat.
I thought it was going to be a TP to point, but no,
Nope.
Champlain's just going for
Tracer.
a fast point, just taking it really fast. Ottawa is, however, going to take the Sim TP. They are sticking the Sim, so that's going to do a lot more damage.
Yeah, the sustained fight, it's going to be hard for Ottawa to keep up, as Baptiste can pump out so much more healing than a Life Weaver, and in an area, too.
I mean, it's also a double-edged sword. If Champlain's about to get a pick, never mind. I was going to say Life Weaver can grip him, but unfortunately he was not fast enough with the draw.
Yeah, gotta be quicker than that.
Zul's pumping in some damage. Unfortunately, Eden getting taken out by V-Striker.
But Impress falling really low.
Gets finished off by Nate. Unfortunately, Zul's falls at the same time. It's even right now, I believe.
Yeah, this is anyone's fight here.
It's up to Nate.
Oh, that might just be the thing to tip the balance.
Oh, the Nerf
does-
gun. No, not
yeah.
quite.
Will probably calling for the reset.
I mean, there have been times where they could have tried staying alive for as long as possible, but against the Lucio, it'll be really hard to.
Yeah.
Especially if more than just... It's just supports.
Yeah, they got the capture, so there was no point trying to just stagger.
Does seem like a microwave is being set up right outside of their main choke.
That's
Champlain
always-
has to do something about this. They're just walking in right now.
Okay, that's form from Zul's.
Both holes. No one's looking at Nate. Nate's just on an evil off angle behind them, just shooting them.
Yeah.
Reaper saw him through Faith and forgot. What is this Reaper doing? Nate already has Pulse Bomb already, although they do have Tree from Quackles.
Yeah, I didn't know Tracer got an invisibility ability, because they just cannot seem to find
I think
Nate.
it's just Nate. With that being said, throw Pulse to the floor, and nothing much of value came out.
Two big goals from Champlain.
Yeah, that's Window popping some big old damage in. Yeah, just in,
Yeah, shoot the tree.
Playing Minecraft, as one would say. I mean, honestly, that's good enough value, because Baptiste's window isn't necessarily the strongest. Big ult coming
that
from
is a-
V-Striker.
Yeah, an incredible Reaper ult, and Zul's uses his Annihilation on Ramatra. That's a fight-winning ultimate, potentially.
Yeah, that was very clean fight from Ottawa. Nate is swapping over. Nate is swapping over to the Echo, which is interesting. Who do you think?
Yeah, there's low range for Ottawa, but Zarya does have pretty decent range, and Impress is coming up on the grab here. That could just be a fight win if Champlain's not careful.
Yeah, Ottawa's definitely coming up with more ults. They have 3 coming up. Meanwhile, Champlain only has 2 being beat and high noon. Neither of which are, I guess, beat will be a lot, but it won't really be enough to sustain through a grab, especially considering Ottawa have their own beat to
If
counter.
Zul can use a shield, then maybe.
The Symbol coming out to zone the high noon. Oh, the grab, not quite able to do enough. Eden tried shooting someone in Fade, unfortunately didn't quite get them. Beat comes out from Ice Volcano.
Yeah, and as we get into overtime, Champlain's going to need to be trading touches on the point. Eden in trouble.
Then they move fast, unfortunate. Ottawa needs to win this fight. They used 3 ults, and oof, it did look like Champlain for a moment could have won that. But Misty Pyro doing his best.
Yeah, but it's not enough. Ottawa with a clean 100-0 round win.
I think the Life Weaver definitely threw off Champlain, because I don't think they would expect a Life Weaver to be played in the place of a Baptiste.
Yeah, Life Weaver was...
That was double main support. Wait a second.
Yeah, I guess they got some flexible players.
When was the last time double main support was ever played?
Probably my silver games.
I'll beg to differ. My diamond games.
Oh yeah. Okay, understandable.
Yeah, back when I was in silver, circa 2021, 2020. When was? No, it would have been 2023 when I was in silver.
Okay, 2016, but I'm
Okay, well,
it's
I
fine.
never played Overwatch 1. Boo hoo, unk, cry about it.
Yeah. Champlain rolling up the Zarya this time. Same comp
Quackle's
as
staking
first
with a
round.
Life Weaver, which I'm intrigued in. Like, maybe they have silly shenanigans strats, which I love silly strats. Champlain has their own with Life Weaver specifically on Midtown.
Yeah, potentially just a comfort pick.
But both teams are back on Zarya.
Yep. They're going to see who can get their Zarya charged up first.
It does seem like Zul's gets a lot
Yeah,
of
but
charge.
Zul's in danger.
Yeah,
of
due
them
to a
are
lot
forced.
of
They can
damage.
just
They're just
walk him
walking on
down.
Zul's right now, walking him down.
Oh, but Impress falls low.
Can Anthony gets to say no, he cannot. He ends up falling, but Manatee gets picked as well.
Shots from Eden, but there's fish in the barrel, but can't seem to find a kill.
Unfortunate for Cass, especially at that range. The damage fall off just hurts the Cowboy too much.
Yeah. Champlain's
One
gonna be
damage.
Champlain's gonna be looking for another engage here. Ottawa chooses to let them through the choke point. Normally teams will hold up there.
They definitely just want to let them walk into the sim. I think that's definitely their win condition, because we saw Anthony, he got charged fast, but he also took so much damage immediately.
Yeah, it's on a nice edge between getting the charge you need, but you take an extra step and you're in a lot of trouble. Force another bubble and...
It's also easier for you Ottawa to cycle because they have the Reaper Zarya, which just means Zarya can constantly be at like a billion charge whenever she wants because Reaper can just teleport in and force the enemy to look at him.
Yeah, but with the Symmetra, Zulz isn't having too much trouble getting charged. The real difficulty is staying alive.
Ooh, wrong bubble on the target. Unfortunately, it should have gone to Nate. Me, unfortunately, wants it Eden. Using the tree as a wall.
That's a little bit of an overcommitment. That
Yeah.
was one for Ottawa.
That's have it's too much power, I would think.
But they do have the grab for this upcoming fight here.
Grab?
Pyro not with the beat yet to counter it, but very close.
There is the high noon. We do see Rush coming up. If I had to guess, it'll be used here coming up in rotation.
Yeah.
Just take Champlain out of the choke point. Speaking of the choke
grab
point,
would be pretty catastrophic.
yeah. Speaking of, it's coming out. Susan coming in, as well as high noon. Beat coming in.
Oh, good timing. Champlain's still struggling to break through the choke though.
Even though they are, I guess they're even now. Rush coming in to try and secure the fight.
Looking to finish the job. Oh, goodness.
The microwaves of a billion damage.
But
Will
Spencer's
does
gone.
getting it though.
Champlain's spawn is right there, so they are going to be able to make it through the choke even if they do lose the fight.
Oh, and the life grip saving the V-Striker as well.
Yeah, Ottawa retreating while they wait for Impress to get back.
Oh, yep, Impress is already back and getting charge high.
Yeah, Zulz with this grab, and let's see what he's going to get out of it. The team has been playing pretty tight, so it should be pretty big. But
Overtime starts. Yeah, big grab onto the Zarya. Unfortunately, gets screwed by the Life Weaver. He does die for it, though. Champlain is up now.
Champlain's winning the fight.
Are they able to get V-Striker out? Oh, they're going to try staggering him.
Nah, they can't. They can't let him get charged.
Yep. Stagger from Impress as well. Not the worst dagger I've ever seen. Could be better, though, from Champlain.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wagging my finger. Do you see Life Weaver Tree? I forgot how fast Tree builds coming from Quackles.
Yeah, Weaver just pumps out healing.
Although Champlain does have High Noon and Blossom, two big ults.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Teleport
Blossom,
right
I
to
didn't
the
even realize Nee switched over to the Reaper off of Tracer, but he's been putting in the work considering he already has Blossom by the time we even realized.
Yeah, Ottawa teleporting through and flipping the map. This could be trouble for Champlain. As now the points captured, they have to have a man on it.
Eden getting two already.
Yeah,
That hurts.
yeah, it looks like Champlain's gonna be cleaning up now.
Oof, that was two big cleanups from Champlain. That was just a 5 people died between Princess Eden and Nate and Nee.
Yeah, and trading the High Noon for the Life Weaver Tree is really, I'll take that any day.
Yeah, and Nee has Blossom. There's Rush coming up and Beat as well for the side of Champlain. You, Ottawa, the closest thing they really have is be Wall, which is good. Oh, Nate sees a big Blossom opportunity. Will he go for it? No, he's just doing damage. Coming out with a Blossom, unfortunately not able to do anything about it.
The Susan's there to keep him alive.
A Rush and Wall coming out at the same time as well. Anthony Zul's having a billion charge, although the enemy Symmetra, Manatee has a lot as well. Beat coming out from Misty Pyro.
Yeah, the wall points make it hard for Champlain to fight, but it's about to fade.
Ice Volcano getting the better beat.
Yeah, this is going to be tough for Champlain to hang on, but they're doing it.
Will does... Gets rolled by Quackles. Misty Pyro cleaning up. Impress getting Zul's. Princess Eden getting V-Striker. It's just a hard roll right now. It's anyone's game.
It's very scrappy.
Champlain's just looking to hold it. Will they get Ice Volcano? Bro has 1 health. Eden hit them. Hit the Lucio. No.
Seems Champlain coming down with
Ottawa
a terrible
getting
case
the point.
of miss.
Missing the 2 health per second Lucio.
Yeah, that's...
Not quite getting Manatee either. Misty Pyro ends up falling. Manatee getting Princess Eden. Ice Volcano getting Dust. Manatee getting another onto Zul's.
Yeah, Nia's a touch, but there's no help coming. He's just
He
delaying
got
inevitable.
grabbed as well. He was not doing much. He was not recalling there.
And the first map goes to University of Ottawa.
And honestly, that was pretty close. I think Champlain just needs to be able to adapt to the Life Weaver. They ended up doing a lot better towards the end there. Don't think it was too little too late, I think.
Yeah, they pulled it together towards the end, but Ottawa had, it was already one fight for Ottawa, and when Ottawa kept breaking through their chokeholds with the Spectral Teleport, they needed to adapt somehow to that.
Yeah, I think another issue with Champlain is they didn't swap to counter the cycle as well, because they had Tracer, which Tracer did fine on the first point. Unfortunately, for second and third, it just wasn't enough, and they needed to swap to Reaper faster.
Yeah, Reaper would have been nice to force the Zarya to be a bit more hesitant with making those pushes.
Yeah, because it was Impress, not it was the tank.
Yeah.
Impress was just constantly at like a billion charge from help from the Reaper cycles, but
I mean, Zulus was getting charged too off of those Symmetra turrets and that beam, but
The downside is he would also be at low health, and you have to use the bubbles really fast. So
Yeah.
he would have no utility, little health, no sustain because the supports are millions of miles away.
yeah, Zulus was high charge because he was putting himself in danger. But Reaper can teleport in, get that charge on the bubble, and then fade away when.
Yeah, and just skedaddle because he can,
Yeah.
because he has 2 get out of jail free abilities.
Yeah, those two pretty bread and butter combo.
Teleport in, get charge, leave. Doesn't elaborate. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to on Reaper. You
Yeah.
just point and click with 2 shotguns.
Rinse
'Cause
repeat until your Zarya's glowing like a Christmas tree, and then you walk in.
yeah, yeah, she does glow quite a lot. I forgot that Zarya just like does that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in Overwatch 1 I remember at some point
Lights up the room.
Yeah, I remember at some point it was actually like hard to see Zarya, and it was just like red energy.
I mean, sometimes it's like that with Sojourn. I remember at some time towards the beginning of Overwatch when Sojourn came out, Overwatch 2. There's something. It honestly could have just been my graphics drivers just being messed up. But sometimes when Sojourn with high charge, there'll just be a big blue ball across the map. I'm like, I think their Sojourn has rail.
Yeah,
Something tells me it might be a light bulb, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
maybe. Okay.
What's the next? It could be anything between Escort, Hybrid, and Flashpoint. I believe can be the next one.
Yeah, you've been scrimming with Champlain. What kind of maps do you think they're gonna be?
I don't know.
No, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember, man. It's too late in the evening. It's 10 o'clock. I don't have a memory. We do see Diva bands coming in.
Did they not pick maps? Or
You don't need to pick it. Yeah, I
well,
guess you-
Champlain picks a map. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Esperanza.
Yeah, we're going to Esperanza. Champlain is really good at Esperanza. They love playing the high grounds.
Yeah, there's a strategy where after they get the checkpoint, they avoid pushing it too far and they just sit on the high ground.
Yep. They just sit up there and they're like, no, you can't get us. And it works because they can't get them.
Yeah, they get the lead and then they just try to burn the time away.
Yeah, but let's be on the trail. But words, I can't speak ever, can I? No, I cannot.
You got this.
But the Tracer would just push bot because she has a million amount of movement, and the rest of the team would just sit there on the high ground and just being like,
Yeah, poking away. Normally they play that with the Winston.
which they definitely can with a Diva ban as well.
Yeah, Esperanza is super playable.
It's playable.
I think it's advantageous for dive.
It's definitely playable for a lot of other like team comps as well. You can definitely brawl, although with the high grounds it's a bit harder, so you have to be faster. So
Yeah.
potentially there might be a silly Symmetra TP. Like we might be seeing like a Symmetra just TPing the tank up, going go my Scarab, and it's just a Reinhardt just pinning through.
Yeah, that would be incredible, but I have a feeling we're not going to see that.
Yeah, I guess the
only.
only other thing that would be silly would be seeing a ball dive.
Ball.
But that wouldn't be from Champlain. Champlain hasn't played much ball. Anthony Zool's,
Yeah, very much preferring the Winston.
I think he prefers playing Deadlock instead of Winston.
You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, start talking to him about Deadlock, and you will not be able to hear the end of it. He loves playing Deadlock. I mean, I've played it
Did we have this conversation last stream?
about Deadlock. I think we mentioned it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Deadlock is an interesting game. It's not for me though. I much prefer Overwatch when it comes to hero shooters.
Yeah, no. Anthony told me to give it a try, and I said I'll look into it, and that's all I know about it.
yeah. Well, I'll get back to you about that, and then just doesn't.
The Cassidy band out of Ottawa.
Which I think the cast ban doesn't impact Champlain at all because they weren't going to.
No, they were probably gonna go for a Sojourn, maybe
Yeah.
a Freya.
Ideally, I think it would be the Tracer Sojourn DPS lineup, and then probably like a Wu Yang Kiriko or maybe a Lucio Kiriko.
Yeah, their game plan is to abuse these high grounds with characters that can shoot from a distance and dish out significant damage. Cass not too flexible with his positioning.
Yeah, like he can dish out damage, and he is pretty good against dive. He is pretty frail though. He's a very much a glass cannon archetype of character.
Yeah, and his range is just a little bit too short to comfortably hold that high ground.
Yeah, something like Ashe would be better, especially given her recent range buff.
Yeah, Ashe is an option, but Sojourn is just
Sojourn's
so
just
comfortable in
infinitely
Sojourn,
better.
and so yeah,
A busted ultimate as well, which just means your left click does 1,000,000 damage.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, Bob can be useful if it's in the middle of a fight, but
that's only
it's
if he
not,
does something.
But it's not something.
Bob do something and it's a 50-50 chance. And he's like, nah, or yes.
Yeah, but it's not the kind of ultimate you'd plan a fight around like Overclock.
And with Overclock, it's just you control the outcome of it a lot more, and it's a lot easier to dictate what happens with Overclock because it's dependent entirely on you compared to Bob, where it's just
Yeah, once Bob's out there, you have no control.
Bob has its own mind. And speaking of, we did see Champlain immediately lock in the comp that
Yeah.
we're talking about, the Winston comp.
Winston, Sojourn, Lucio, Kiri, and probably a Tracer.
Yeah, it was just a Symmetra to TP. We did see a Baptiste come out from Ice Volcano.
Yeah, Baptiste is indicative of wanting to play Brawl, but that could just be a...
Because it was during the Assemble Your Heroes phase.
Yeah, sometimes people do that to... there's a brief period where sometimes the enemy team can see what you're picking, so they may have done that to mess with Champlain. But
we do it all the time. Whenever we see the Assemble Your Heroes, we pick the stupidest characters.
Yeah.
Like, let me pick Mercy and Lifeweaver.
Yeah, Mercy... Why do you want to joke about that? Why can't we joke about fun heroes?
What is this team comp?
This is-
Torbjorn, Venture, Lucio, Weaver.
Yeah, this is some...
What?
Yeah, this is a loony comp. This is gonna
There's
be-
no range and all the range at the same time.
Yeah, Torbjorn can just...
Oh, and the Winston.
That is odd. Winston, not super effective. Venture can dive, but Winston's not great with a Venture.
The Torbjorn would definitely be hurtful against the Winston because he pops overload and just right clicks and Winston just melts.
Yeah, I think my average game, ranked games, I feel more confident in the compositions, but Ottawa did manage to win the last round, so let's see what they've got.
They definitely have something silly cooking in the kitchen, and let me tell you, it might be silly string.
Maybe it could also be some illicit substances. We're gonna have to figure it out.
It's definitely something that makes Winston go primal.
Peanut butter.
They're cooking peanut butter up in the kitchen.
Yeah. Poking away. Zul's going for a dive, but he's alone.
He's already getting melted by the Torbjorn turret, which that means that Torbjorn turret, the best DPS in the game, getting picked out by Nate Nee.
Just about getting it out. But the DPS on Ottawa fell very, very low.
Ottawa getting the early lead with a whole 3 meters. Oh, Lucio Torbjorn poking out the Tracer from Nate Nee. The V-Striker almost getting picked off by Zulz in return, but Zulz, I think, just ends up
Zul's
falling
looking
from the
for
amount of
trade,
damage.
Yeah, trying to get something working after Nee goes down, but without Nee, there isn't much to help with his dives.
Will this comp be enough to elicit a change from Champlain? We already see the Echo instead of the Tracer.
Yeah, I will say it would feel miserable playing Winston to this composition with Torbjorn to just burst you down and Venture to drill you away from their team.
Yeah, and Lucio to boop, and Weaver pulling away any target, and Winston just countering you because you're also on Winston.
Yeah, Anthony's definitely having a terrible time, but that's kind of the tank. That's his tank.
Oh, V-Striker going in to try and get a combo. Not quite, but the brawl is starting now. Does seem like 2 members of Champlain's getting picked out. Anthony getting just drilled into the ground by the Venture drill dash, unfortunately.
Yeah, something we didn't comment on. D going over to the Echo, maybe trying to get abuse their lack of ranged damage or air damage. I mean, really, it's only Torb turret, but you can just poke that out from a mile out.
That feels much better.
Ottawa coming up on tree as well. That would definitely be a thorn in Champlain's side if they want to try and get some decent damage on with the tree just saying, nuh-uh, here's some wood with a billion health. Speaking of, V-Striker almost
very early
falls.
tree.
I mean, V-Striker almost falls, he gets pulled, and then tree appears, and now they're just not dying.
Yeah, now Champlain's going to probably wait this out, but Nee's a little bit impatient.
He's trying to outpoke the Torbjorn, which isn't a wise strategy. Speaking of Torbjorn, just running it down onto Anthony's Zulz, taking him out of the fight already. V-Striker trying to do some damage, forcing the backline to back up even more.
Yeah, back into the spawn doors practically.
Yeah, Champlain's just getting split by this
Yeah, by this
split focus.
by this dive. Yeah, the Ramatra swap from Champlain, looking to sustain damage better, maybe make that Winston's life a little harder.
Torbjorn as well, and Beat, and Ventral, and Primal versus just the Overclock. Maybe a copy. Oh, nice shot from Princess Eden onto V-Striker.
Yeah,
Turret
even
falls
looking
down.
for a flank to perhaps rail. A Beat's there.
And Torval, I'm interested where that's going. Nate Nee does seem to clear up this fight as he's just running down all those supports.
Yeah,
Misty Fire don't get diffed. Misty Fire don't get diffed. Misty Fire don't get diffed. He gets out. He lives.
we're good.
Allegedly.
Now,
No, they just wrapped around the entire building to kill each other.
this is the first. Oh,
He did not
wins
get
it,
diffed. He did not get diffed.
and that's all it takes.
Oh, I saw him at like 3 health with Nate coming in to try and help, but
Yeah, first fight went out of Champlain, but they have a huge deficit to make up for.
if I was there, I would have gone diffed because I like the feed.
Yeah, well, I mean, Colin tries, but then he just hits shots.
True. The Lucio mindset. We do see Venture and Winston coming out from Ottawa. Champlain has 3 ults here, so they don't have to play they don't have to play too fast, although they do want to get any sort of resemblance of the lead, seeing how Ottawa has 118 meters up on Champlain.
Yeah, Nee's going in there with his copy. Chooses to copy the Weaver. I wonder if that was intentional.
He got impressed though, that's all that really matters, probably to live. Unfortunately, Venture pops ult. V-Striker getting Nate Nee both out of copy and getting just the Echo in general.
Yeah, It's rough, tough luck to Champlain, but it's still committing the rush to win the fight. Ottawa backing off.
Champlain's already playing out of their rush. Torbjorn just spamming because he can do that from a million miles away. Love to see from Torbjorn.
Yeah, those Cheetos, I don't know what they put in there, but those things...
Well, they're hot Cheetos, so they do a lot of damage.
Let's see. Impressed looking to juggle Eden, but not
Eden
quite.
just slides away scot-free, back at full health already. Primal's still going on just as it ends. Tree comes out, as well as the Ramatra Storm. Venture, V-Striker coming and splitting Champlain's attention, at least for the back line.
Yeah, Zul's in a lot of trouble. He's been low all fight, just putting his hands up.
V-Striker tried to shove Zul's into a locker, but not quite, because he had this Fortnite Storm surrounding him, just doing damage away at the V-Striker.
Yeah, Zul's... Oh,
Don't die here, don't... Oh, the Suzu comes out, he got forced.
he is playing a very dangerous game, but he's managing.
What was his health at the lowest? It went to 54. That's easily doable for Torben. The solo be coming out from Ice Volcano.
That's a decision that people don't make, but...
I mean, if the B hit the Torbjorn, it might be a different story. Unfortunately, it was not fast enough. Speaking of the Venture just stalling forever because Venture is under the ground, unable to take damage, but they do die immediately.
Yeah, Vortex makes him a very easy target coming out of the ground. And Champlain's looking to get this first point.
Yep, this high ground strategy we were talking about earlier at the beginning of the map, Champlain is doing it to its fullest effect right now. It'll be a bit harder with the Echo instead of the Tracer.
Yeah, it's not... They can't just sit there forever, though, because they do have to push pretty much to the end of the map in order to regain the lead. But they can't sit here and farm some ultimates, but they've already got those.
Yeah, Champlain almost has 4 right now, compared to you, Ottawa's just 2, so Champlain does have the ability to play slow here.
Yeah, Champlain probably looking to push up bit by bit and then break out with a few ultimates.
V-Striker is off the Venture, though, onto the Genji, so that's something of note.
Yeah, they're going to have to be careful pushing in, because that Torbjorn ultimate could make Zul's life really hard.
Well, yeah, he'll be on fire, and he doesn't have much movement to get out. You see Rush coming in from Will Dust, almost being entirely covered by the Torbjorn ult.
Yeah, Torbolt's very solid counter to the rush, but Champlain still got through. They got all the space they wanted.
Yeah, they can... While Torbolt is a funny ult, it can still be easily outmaneuvered, as we saw it. Like, we can just walk around it.
Yeah. Okay.
Me coming in from Miss Pyro.
Dust does not get it.
But he lives, though. We see Nate Nee going to copying the Torb. 3 ults that just got popped immediately.
Yeah, but this could be the lead here.
It might be.
It's a little
Although they
close,
do need to push it up a lot. They also need to get this Lifeweaver out, ideally.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Ooh, Lifeweaver can just fly away, though, with his pedal and his dash and all of that. He also might be able to get his team back faster if he wants to pull someone, but no, he just decides to let his team walk up.
He's going to get a touch, but it's they're going to have to be contesting. Me playing PvE in the back.
They're playing PvE. We see Tree come out from Quackles.
Yeah, forcing Champlain back.
Does getting an early pick onto Impress, forcing them back already as they're down a tank. Nate Nee following up on Ice Volcano as well. Champlain is 4 meters off of the lead.
Poised to take the lead.
It's
Now it's
unfortunate
Champlain's
for
going
you,
to lose.
Ottawa.
2 minutes left.
They use their only ult, and Champlain is coming up on 1, almost has 2, as they have Storm and almost Rush.
Yeah.
Ottawa's coming on Blade, so that's a pretty big ult that Champlain needs to watch out for.
Yeah, I was going to all eyes on V-Striker, see what he can do with that blade, turn this map around.
Yeah, ideally, if I was V-Striker, I'd want to run at Princess Eden. I want to get that Sojourn out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
First, you have to force the slide.
Impress is matching the Ram. I didn't even realize that. We saw the Rams just pummeling each other, and we didn't even realize that, hey, there's 2 Ramastras all of a sudden.
Oh, Eden in trouble. Both sides burn, but she's out. Oh, no.
Nate loses a...
Nate with sudden onset Parkinson's.
Ankle's broken.
Terrible.
V-Striker did get Princess Eden, as I predicted. Zul's fell to a Torbjorn turret.
Yeah, that's...
Robot on robot.
Yeah,
Unfortunate
robot.
violence, not quite. I don't want to see it. I feel like Torbjorn turret should not be able to see it because it can't be heat-seeking if it's a robot.
Yeah, do you think Ramatra would be insulted being compared to, like...
A Torb turret?
I feel like it's like being compared to a toaster.
Oh, no, I was thinking of Valorant for a second where KO calls the other KO a toaster.
Oh.
I mean, there are definitely some characters in Overwatch like Freya that are don't like Omnics, so they probably would just refer to them as, like, they would compare them easy peasy.
Yeah, Freya players have definitely made mistakes with toasters.
We see Beat and Pull and Torval coming out.
Overwhelming Zul's. It seems to be their strategy, but he's sustaining through with the block and the healing with the rush.
We see a later B coming in from Misty Pyro. Champlain has a better B here. Eden just insing onto Quackles. He dies in the process.
Yeah, easy cleanup for Champlain. Now we're down to a minute left.
Did that get rid of their front spawn, though? I'm not too sure. They did, actually. They did. So that was a decent attempt from you, Ottawa.
Yeah, but they're going to make it to this checkpoint here. And now here's where Champlain is going to try to hold the high ground, if I had to guess.
Yeah, because Champlain has 2 ultimates. Meanwhile, you, Ottawa, only has 1, and it's Tree. Tree is very defensive.
Okay, using the other high ground.
Yeah, using the more... It's not as good as the high ground, but still a great high ground, all things considered. Because the high ground's a high ground. You just have the advantage just being above.
Yeah, you could drop onto them and they can't walk, they can't flat to you.
We see Rail come out and Tree at the same time.
Yeah, Knee shooting him in the back.
He's just pulling a Tracer right now.
Eden goes down. Champlain may consider leaving the fight.
I mean, they have plenty of time to work with. They have 2 entire fights. Probably waiting to overtime, honestly, before they do anything drastic.
If Champlain can get out, Manatee is on Torter, a pretty slow character. Oh, Lucio maybe? No.
Will aims at nothing, try to seize himself, but he doesn't have that ability. Unlucky, and he gets backspawn as well due to him feeding. Wah, wah.
The teleport is not the worst. It's not the worst loss, but this might be one fight territory, depending on how long it takes them to regroup.
Yeah, this is definitely a last fight. We do see the Tracer on Manatee. V-Striker almost has Blade. We do see the Storm. Both teams, Zulus doesn't quite have Storm yet as he's 30 off.
Yeah,
we do see the copy though, so Nate can probably get copy and get Tree, or not get Tree, but get Storm.
Yeah, but if this enters a long overtime stall, Icefall is going to get that beat. That is the strongest ult in this map right now.
Nate copying the Genji. Storm gets popped by Interest. The Blade comes out. He gets 1. Does he get 2 though? He's hitting the Wiper. Gets 3. Goes on. He's fighting for his life against Impress. He gets it. Genji diff! Holy cow! Nate Knee is the flex support.
Support?
Financiado. Support, yeah, I did say support. I meant flex DPS. A big word. He's good at the game. I don't know what to say, man.
That's a wall right there for play the game.
I like how that's been a bug recently. It shows you a random wall before play the game.
That's been a bug since as long as I can remember.
Nah, it's only been a few weeks. It's a more recent one. Although Princess had the same fight while Nate Knee was just killing the back line. Eden was also just sniping them with the rail.
Yeah.
Sojourn's a fun character. Genji also seems fun. I don't like playing him because I have like maybe an hour total.
Yeah, Ottawa's gonna get their first map pick. We're gonna see what they feel the most comfortable on.
So let's push out. I think the next thing is hybrid/escort. Hybrid/escort and flashpoint.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see where they go. If they are feeling the brawl, which it seems like they have been. They've been quite favorable to the brawl so far, playing more brawly comps.
Yeah, they've been when they could make it work. They do try to play brawl. Even though they started on Winston on a dive comp, they pretty quickly swapped to a brawl.
They'll probably go to Saravasa if they want to go for the brawl.
Yeah, Saravasa's pretty good for brawl. Atlas isn't the worst, but there are a few points there where the high rounds are really oppressive.
Yeah, especially for like a Winston. A Winston can do some silly shenanigans. I mean, a Winston can just do anything on any map, really, if you're good enough. Yeah. But that can go for any character. If you're good enough, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, if you're good at the game, you win.
Wow, really?
I don't know. I haven't tried it. I've heard rumors.
I've heard rumors. If you're good at the game, you might win. Allegedly. Some might say.
Oh, this is
if you're good at the game, you win. Wow.
incredible.
Something Plato would teach to his students.
Yeah.
It's like not Confucius, the other guy. Or was it Confucius? The Art of War? Was that Confucius? No, that wasn't Confucius.
That's Sun Tzu.
That was Sun Tzu, yeah. So the Art of War is funny because it's just like a basic book telling you to do stuff like a well-fed army will be good.
Gibraltar with a Kiriko band, they want to dive.
They do not like Will Dusk on that Kiriko, but that doesn't impact them because if they're going for dive, the Brig Ana backline from Dusk Missy Pyro is pretty strong.
Yeah.
Will Dusk on Ana is insane.
Yeah,
considering
Ana is Dusk's most played hero, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if you think Dusk Kiri was good, you should see Bro's Ana. Bro's Ana is lore accurate, let me tell you.
Yeah, no, the enemy team is gonna be, their health bars are gonna be purple. They're gonna be drinking the grape Kool-Aid.
We're talking about Will Dusk on Ana the same way people talk about like the world leader, where it's like when he was born, there's a rainbow above him. Every time he throws a nade, it's a 5-man purple. Whenever he nanos, it's always a 5K. With every sleep lands,
It's like
he takes a headshot perk and never gets anything besides a red hit marker.
it's like Greek mythology. Divine coincidences all coming together.
Yes, he's like he's a demigod. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Champlain trying to figure out what to ban.
Do they think they might go for a Wrecking Ball ban?
Yeah.
Because that depends. We haven't. If they were going to play Wrecking Ball at all, they might have whipped it out in Lijiang, but they haven't.
I mean, Esperance is pretty decent for ball, and they
Ban
ran
Torb. What?
Torbjorn.
My
What?
baby Torbjorn. No.
Okay, they don't want to get poked out. Torb is
Fair enough,
a pain
honestly.
to- yeah, especially on Gibraltar. Winston tends to.
Manatee's Torb. Was it Manatee on Torbjorn? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I believe it was.
Manatee's Torbjorn was actually pretty good. So
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
that is actually understandable. I'm just sad because I enjoy playing Torb from time to time.
Yeah, but do you enjoy watching Torb? Because it's kind of just shoot down lane.
I mean, yeah. Torbjorn for me is whenever I'm playing ranked and I don't feel like using my brain at all, so I play Torbjorn and like lean back in my chair and use my stomach as a mouse pad.
Yeah, in our match earlier, you were playing Torbjorn and you hit a Lifeweaver's tree with your hammer for like 5 or so strikes in the middle of a fight. So,
Okay, I did comment and I did say, and I quote, I'm playing Minecraft.
You were playing Minecraft.
So I communicated to my team that I'm getting wood so we can beat the game, but I guess you guys don't want a crafting table.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But
My team hates me.
yeah, no, we really weren't we weren't looking to win that game. We just wanted to.
We wanted to be silly with it, which, fair enough. But moving on to games we actually want to see won. Champlain is loading into a hero.
Yeah.
If I had to guess, just from Champlain to Winston comp,
Pretty standard
we
Winston
see
dive, yeah.
almost the exact same Winston comp from both
There's a-
sides.
Yep.
The only differences being the DPS lineup, as we see V-Striker on Genji versus Nate Nee on the Tracer, and the Ashe on Manatee versus Princess Eden on Sojourn. I'm
Yeah.
interested on the Ashe, because Ashe got buffed recently, but is that enough to put her over Sojourn?
Yeah, I mean, 10 meters range is certainly not negligible on the scope shots, but
Is the coach gun better? Because it can boop away at the same time, so it can deal better with the Winston compared to the
Yeah.
slide, in which case it's just purely for yourself.
yeah, Coach Gun is able to get people away, get a dive away from your team rather than just getting out alone like Sojourn. But Sojourn just has a really good a combination of really strong sustained damage and really strong burst damage that's a bit less frequent than Ashe.
And don't forget the Vortex as well. That just got buffed as well, so it does 90 damage a second, especially if it's well placed. It just does, melts you.
Yeah.
Especially considering it's invisible half the time.
Yeah, I will look to get the cart under, not facing much resistance, as Zool's finally dropping down to contest.
Princess Eden, getting a
Quackle's
early pick on
gone.
the Quackles. Interesting. I was expecting them to play Lifeweaver, because I feel like if any map you play Lifeweaver on, this is one of the better ones.
Yeah, Ice Volcano is a target for Zool's now, but he might get, if he's not careful. Oh, that
Manatee's about to get completely destroyed
Oh,
by
but
the
that
Winston.
Coach
But
Gun is
Zool's
absolutely destroyed.
Zool's just. I'm trying to think of the term where you just don't see your surroundings.
Feed?
No, I mean, he kind of did feed for it.
Clueless?
Maybe, but that's not the word I'm thinking of.
Brain dead?
What?
Brain dead? Blind?
The blind, yeah.
Okay.
Sniper focus.
I can insult him all day.
I can insult him all day, it's crazy. Oh, nice boot from Ice Volcano onto Zool, so you try taking the high ground.
Yeah. Coming to the last leg of this.
V-Striker
point.
getting low, almost getting picked off completely, getting stable.
Huge
Dusk
dive.
getting Quackles.
But Zool's is critically low.
He had to twirl the gun. He has to use, yep. And
Yeah.
he's just spinning it.
Does he have to like double bound to scroll wheel down
I mean,
for
I do.
jumping?
I do.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Potential nade from Will Dusk. Unfortunately, not quite getting anything.
Yeah.
Not like the murals foretold.
Yeah, Zool's separating their back line, but really just forcing them back. That Ashe is... that might be a target for Nee, but Nee seems occupied. Pinch coming in.
Oh, potential pulse. Oh, that wall felt it, man. That wall. Ooh.
Yeah, no,
Man, that wall's dead.
Yeah, they were doing some... they're blasting through the rock, trying to make a tunnel.
Bro, they need cobblestone. They need a cobble pick.
Yeah. I mean, TT mining isn't the most efficient, but I'll give it to him. It looks like Ottawa's going to get this, even with a pretty futile attempt at a contest, but no, they actually get there. Forcing the Brittle, this could be worthwhile.
You see the Nano to Winston come out. Zool's is just staying on point. Champlain is not
the
giving up this
huge
point.
anti-
Yeah, that's what we're saying about Will Dusk and his Honor. It's crazy. And he slept the diving Winston as well. Mid-primal, he's just sitting there sleeping, trying to do anything. We do see Rally come out from Misty Pyro. Bob being tossed in some mix as well, if I had to guess on the point. The Nano Primal is interesting, but towards the end, so it's just a Nano to Winston here. Misty Pyro's just staying alive.
Not much longer. And Ottawa seems looking to finally make it through, but now with that
Impress is already
significant
low.
cost, 4 ultimates invested from them.
Dude, Champlain called them the Fijis the way they were staying alive. Staying alive.
Is that
Yeah, I think it's the Fijis. Fijis? I don't know what it is. That sounds like the band name. It's like the DGD2. Like, you know?
Yeah, the
alliteration.
heebie-jeebies,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got alliteration in it.
Okay. Taking that top of the shuttle early, Champlain's going to want to contest that.
We do have a rail overclock coming from Eden.
Impressive
With
trouble.
that being said, if Champlain gets the early lead, they might not even need to use any sort of ults. V-Striker is coming up on Blades, so that's something Champlain needs to be careful of.
Yeah, Eden with a really strong off angle, but that Genji could be trouble.
Strong off angle, immediately gets punished for it. They overextended way too much and
But
Eden
that goes
dies.
down and is traded.
Winston.
And Winston dies.
We
Always
see
satisfying.
Pulse Bomb from Nate Nee. Hopefully it's not going to mine Cobblestone this time. We don't need any excavating right now. Wonderful sleep from Will Dust.
Sleep and whip.
Oof, good.
V-Striker coming up with a blade. Let's see how I was going to try to play around that.
Will Dusk is coming up on a Nano as well. Potentially just going on to the Winston, honestly. I think that's just the default option because the Nano to Winston does a millions amount of damage. Overclock coming from Princess Eden.
Yeah, Quackle's in danger. Forced to cower.
Burning deflect from Princess Eden, not quite doing much with it. Getting Impress at the same time though. Pulse Bomb on the floor. Nate, stick it, please.
He'll get it sometime.
How do I have a better stuck Pulse Bomb ratio than you today, man?
You only stick to tanks.
Nuh-uh, I stuck a break earlier as well.
Oh, big whip shot.
Yeah, big wish shot as Zulz gets Nano, but he's going back in. He's hungry. He's feeding for it. Coming up on Primal as well, so he can probably just overextend as much as he wants and not gonna get punished for it because the Primal gives him how much health?
1,200.
Oh, big purple from Will Dust as Zulz drops in right as he gets Primal as well.
Yeah, he's gonna go with Primal.
Gets left blood damage at the same time. Oh, he's just moving away. Is he able to get any kills with it?
No, he's gotta get
Oh,
out
no,
now.
he needs to get out. Yeah, under 500 health. He's got stable. He's just setting back up. That was honestly pretty good. Manatee's now on Sombra, which is interesting. The double dive DPS.
Yeah, they're really starting to break through this choke. I think they just want to dislodge them off the high ground. Sombra gets pretty much free pass through any choke she wants.
We do have 3 ults on the side of U Ottawa. Meanwhile, Champlain barely has 1.
Yeah, but it's hard for them to use his ults when they can hardly get through the choke. It's gonna be. They're gonna need an opportunity here. Nanoblade might be it though. Will is gonna need to hit a pretty strong sleep dart here if he wants to make it out. Oh, or they could die first. Oh, that's perfect. Engage.
Big purple from Will Dusk.
Yeah, taking out the blade before it becomes a threat.
Misses the sleep though and gets tagged at the same time. We do see Rally come out from Colin. Misty Pyro as he gets booped off. Unfortunately, not able to do much to help Will Dusk against the Primal.
Yeah,
Man, that wall is purple.
yeah, they had it coming.
You thought that wall was yellow? No, purple.
Yeah, trying to.
It's so fun to make fun of them for whiffing an occasional ability or ult, knowing I could not do anything close, even though I'm on Varsity as well as a sub.
Yeah, no, I'm probably the worst aim out of us.
Oh, big! It's just
Oh my
wombo
God.
combo onto Quackles.
Yeah,
Impress on
Nate.
Diva, not quite able to do much. Sombra is almost
Oh, but
one
that
though.
blade taking out the Champlain's backline.
Will
Even unable to clean up. Zulz
yeah,
might
just-
be able to make it back. Knee though.
Yeah, no, V-Striker just took out Champlain's core. They were just legs and arms, no body.
Yeah, V-Striker able to reconnect with the break, get some healing. Champlain's gonna have to back off here, but hopefully they don't let Impress get that mech back. Oh, that's a pretty bad stagger from V-Striker.
Yeah, he was definitely hungry after he popped off with Blade. Unfortunately for him, it did cause him to die. Where is Quackles right now? Quackles is
Even
in.
getting diffed.
Oh, Eden just getting hit with the virus. Quackles is just in there. End up dying to the Primal. Ooh, cool. That was a voice crack. And a half. Oh, no.
Yeah, if you don't draw attention to it, people don't notice. But
Well, I already brought attention to it. I'm a shoutcaster. It's kind of my job here to talk and yap. So if I can make any sort of humor, I'll do it. But the Primal kill was primordial. Was that? I don't, it's too late at night. My brain's not working right now.
yeah, no, your attempts at humor are kind of pathetic, but it's fine.
Man, it'd even be your own co-host. Even be your own co-host sometimes.
Sorry.
I'm interested to see if Okay, so there is the silly strategy on attack where you whip out the Roadhog and you TP him. He gets 1 hook.
I think we're the only ones who do that.
No, Varsity's been trying it recently, and it's been working.
Have you been saying that?
Yes, and not gonna lie, Anthony Zool sees the silly shenanigan vision.
He does like to have fun a little bit, but
The downside is it does cost time for
Yeah,
your
it costs
setup.
about-
It costs your pretty much your entire setup.
about 10 or so seconds.
Yeah, we do see a Symmetra. If I had to guess, that's probably just TPing the Ana across, which,
Yeah.
you know, that's fine.
Get Ana Wu Yang all the way out there.
We do see
Good.
Ash from Princess Eden, though, instead of the Sojourn, which is interesting considering the different mobility. Oh,
they're
they're
doing
going
it.
for it. They're going for it.
Oh, and the purple too. If they get a tank, they might still be able to get the
Original,
kill.
make sure you spectate Anthony Zulos. We need to see this Hook land.
I want to see it.
We
Okay.
need to see it.
Yeah. He's gonna walk out the spawn door with his back to the. He's gonna,
Let's see if
It's gonna
big
be
killing
good.
that Brig is gonna get annihilated. No, the bubble. Unfortunate. We did see the vision though.
one of these days it's gonna be on stream. And it's gonna be a great
Yeah,
day.
one of these days.
But until then, we're gonna be a little
damage.
bit. Yeah, we're gonna be a little upset.
You know, I see Eden. How many shots did you miss on that dynamite?
Yeah, you know, sometimes you just can't perform like you used to, but it's not. It's not terrible. It's not.
Look, it's late in the evening. They miss. Oh,
Yeah.
Winston almost dying
Yeah,
immediately.
Impress falling very low, forced out. But so is Missy Pyro.
Thank you, production, for saying we'll fix the TP hook clip in post. Can't wait to see the stream have an alternate reality.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Impress falling though. Champlain's getting a lot of progress
Yeah, they're
here.
getting a lot of distance.
I'm interested in the Ana Wu Yang because that just means the Winston. It's a lot easier for him to dive if the Brigitte is not present.
Yeah, but also that Winston has to get close enough without being poked down by that Wu Yang's orbs.
The
So-
nuclear water orbs, dude. Especially his ultimate. Just you throw the Wu Yang orb onto Winston.
Yeah, Winston or Tracer, if Tracer can get some access.
Champlain's making progress. Manatee's coming up to almost a high noon, so that'll be interesting. Big sleep from Will Dusk. Unfortunately, gets woken up and pushed back immediately. Just seems like a neutral fight. And there's not really any ultimate yet out on the field. Never mind, I lied. I forgot we have high noon. I just made note of it. There's high noon being popped right now, just his own.
Stick on
Pulse
the
bomb.
tank.
Not quite as Manatee
Impress-
is dancing around it.
He gets nade, but that's about all Nate's able to get. That Ash in the control room is a target, but
The Nando
But
Winston hurts too much. Champlain has to back up, unfortunately.
Yeah,
they
they're-
almost did get the first checkpoint already.
yeah, but they're gonna have to see all the ground they just gained. They're gonna have to break. They're gonna have to break through two pretty significant chokes here. Let's see how they do it. Actually, it looks like Ottawa's seeming to let them take control of that high ground again. Only a little bit of pressure on Blue Box.
Yeah, Dusk right now is just trying to get any sort of ult for progress. I wonder if they're going for like a double buff. Like, you know, Nano plus Wu Yang ult. Knee
Can't
trying
quite
to,
get the back cap,
yeah,
but
trying to. Unfortunate. BU Ottawa has headphones on. They have eyes. Not quite going to work out.
yeah. Who doesn't have ears or eyes? Eden getting flashed out of nowhere, but she's fine.
Doesn't quite know. Zul's going straight onto the back line.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
he's going to be able to zone
Wow.
off half their team.
he does have primal, so he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, that Ana
Ooh,
is.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
That you
Ana's
can't
dead.
miss that. You can't miss that sleep in that
Oh,
situation.
or the Brig can just. Oh, okay.
Oh, just get completely bailed out. You missed the sleep, but just the bails.
Yeah, let's say that there was a call to back up.
I mean, I'm assuming there was. Seeing how Will's, if I had to guess, was screaming for his life.
Yeah, no, he does.
He loves to scream for his life. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, but when you want to
Champlain-
get the Brig Ana, though, they're just chilling on in servers right now. Brig getting poked out by Willis, and he runs in. Unfortunately, Misty Pyro snipes them with the water orb. Big flash from Manatee. Unfortunately, not enough.
Yeah, Champlain take first point with. It was a little bit slow, but they didn't have too much trouble, losing only a few fights.
And Champlain here, they don't have to cap all 3 points. They only need to go around 3/4 of the way through second.
Yeah, normally the strongest hold is right at the end of that point, so the fact they don't have to get there is a pretty big boon to Champlain.
You have to get right around before.
Kind of that from Zul's.
You Ottawa coming up on 3L. Speaking of Nano coming out, probably onto Impress if I had to take a guess. Yep, that is a very, very glowing Winston.
Yeah, glowing Winston who bends projectiles around him, I guess. That misses sleep dart. Eden almost with the pick.
Almost not quite. Dynamite's going out. We're getting body block.
behind
Turn
you.
around! Eden just doesn't have any situational awareness, I guess. Unable to turn around. Anthony also not realizing that even while, yes, that Brig was low, you can't just stand there with 3 looking at you while you're purple. You're just going to die. He did.
Oh, let's see what. Production's got stuff. Yeah, production also making fun of Eden. New name Helen Keller.
We look down at the little secondary monitor. We see, how do you get snuck up on by a 400-pound gorilla? Yeah, Eden, how?
Impressive question, but
Ambitious teleport from
Oh, big pulse from Nate. He actually stuck something. Ambitious
He was shield, but Frick dropped it.
That Bapper was forced to drop because there's both the Winston and the Tracer. V-Striker going for a teleport, just trying to stable anything, trying to potentially use a Blossom.
Yeah.
Tidal Blast being put right onto Princess Eden.
Probably
Yeah,
to
force it
sustain
back
a
up.
dive.
Don't ego it, don't ego it, don't ego it. Eden's gonna ego it.
2, 1. Oh, no, we're
Oh,
good.
Eden actually
Okay.
has awareness for once. Wow.
Yeah. Zul's is in, but it looks like his dive got rejected.
What's going on in card progress already? Card's getting closer and closer. Bob being thrown out. Rally coming as well. Bob is somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh, he's slapped. He's taking a snap. Let him take a break before he does something. But he is doing something now. Onto Ice Volcano, who dies.
Oh, falling down, Ottawa. This is last fight now, because even though there weren't any clean fight wins, he was quietly pushing the cart while they were trading damage back and forth.
Oh, while Impressed is Nander, he is very low. Ends up falling to Princess Eden. This
Yeah.
might be map. It is, in fact, map
Yeah.
win for Champlain. And we see Gummy Hog at the very end. It's peak.
What a way to end it.
The Gummy Hog. I mean, Champlain still has one more map to go, because that's, what, 2-1 to Champlain? Or is that second map? That's second map. Third map.
Third map. You got it.
V-Striker play the game. This is definitely one he was just eating up the core of Champlain.
Yeah, the big nail blade.
Yeah, big nano play. You see one. Let's see the second. Honestly, V-Striker has been playing quite well.
Yeah, he's been giving a solid performance, but
Well, we've not been able to see Uato's POVs because we are a Champlain stream. We are going to be highlighting the Champlain players. Uato, they've been popping off as well. They've had their own fair share.
Although they have started to coordinate their DPS and their tank when they're doing dives. I think that's where Champlain's had the edge this map. They've been really good at coordinating stuff.
Uato, though, has had some silly team comps. So I will give them that. They get some brownie points in my book by running like Life, Weaver, Torb, Venture, Lucio, Winston.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give them a map for that. I'd say if Champlain loses another map, I think we should just forfeit out of respect.
Well, they're going to roll out with like Hammer Boss. We are going to King's Row and we're banning Ramatra.
King's
Please
Row,
be a Reinhardt mirror.
King's Row, a very brawly map. Ram perfect for that, but seems they're not confident in that.
I think they want to run the Ryan mirror, dude. If they ask for it in chat, like,
They're getting rejected, but
no. I think Champlain, honestly, they might get silly with it. They might ban Reaper. They honestly might try playing Reinhardt. I'm not sure if Zul's will originally, because here's the thing. Last week we did see them play Winston and just play really well.
yeah, their rebrand's pretty smart. They're probably Ottawa probably banning the Ramatra so that they can't just walk over their Zarya composition that they might have played. Reaper, the only character that can be banned, or the best character to ban now that Zarya is protected.
Yeah, Zarya is protected as well, yeah. So they could just be, if I had to guess, Uato might run the Zarya comp we saw on Lijiang, and then Champlain might run the Winston comp we saw on Esperanza. Both team comps can work really well. It's just kind of interesting to see who will win. Will Champlain also realize that if they're on defense on Winston, will they go back to the Zarya once they see Uato roll out on the Zarya? Or will it not work as well, so they just stay the Winston?
Yeah, I mean, Champlain seemed pretty drilled on their first King's Point first row attack, so I think they're going to try to get Winston going there, but we'll have to see.
But what if we see Wrecking Ball?
Wrecking Ball, that
Like last week, Champlain went against a team that was essentially only playing Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Ball's an interesting character. I have fun playing him. Am I good at him? No.
Yeah, no, he's like one of those characters that you play when you either really want to learn something complex or you want to just feel like you're doing things well, but without trying. You kind of just swing around and it's nice.
The amount of times I just can't get that one wall bounce thing tech on Wrecking Ball where you go into a wall and you like bounce up really high to do the slam. I can't do that. And the amount of times where I'm like right in front of an enemy, I'm like, all right, time to hit a big wall bounce, and I just bump into a wall 4 times, and they just like look at me and give up.
Yeah, no, that. Yeah, I've got a lot of experience with that, but nowadays you can just kind of grapple the wall and pull
Yeah,
yourself up.
that is true. You can just grapple because with the retract ability, it is very useful. Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, but it's not as cool.
Yeah,
And
it
I think
doesn't look
that's
as
what
flashy.
matters.
It's
Yeah.
not flashy. And as a government mandated clip farmer, yeah, you got to go for the flashy.
Yeah. Wonder what's going on with Ottawa. I guess we'll.
I mean, I don't know. It could be a tech pause, maybe a bio break. Who knows? I'm here to just talk about the video
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What would be the silliest team comp?
Silliest
My
team
mind
comp?
immediately goes to the my child, my baby, my favorite team comp of all time called Hammer Boss. Is it a good team comp? No. It's just the main strategy of it is to nano Torbjorn who runs at you with a hammer.
You wanna you know what was really silly? The comp we just lost to on Kings Row.
I mean, that was just that was just basic Reinhardt brawl.
It was Reinhardt, Symmetra, Bastion, Baptiste.
That's just bread and butter Reinhardt brawl. There's nothing
Lucio.
bad about it. It's not silly either. It's just the Reinhardt comp.
Yeah, and that's why it's so silly.
I mean, I miss when Reinhardt was like kind of good back at the beginning of Overwatch 2. Life was simpler.
Yeah, life is simpler, and Sojourn
Like-
one shot.
And who can one shot?
Sojourn one shot. Yeah.
Yeah, Sojourn could one shot. Ash could one.
Ash
she
should-
could do the combo. I mean, she probably still can. It's really I can't get the
I mean,
the scope on scope. I can't.
you would have to hit both of those in the head, which isn't.
I mean,
happening,
you
but-
have to actually aim,
Yeah.
unlike Hanzo. But
Hanzo.
I mean, I'm bad at the video game. I'm green low. I'm
Greenlow?
masters. I'm mediocre.
Yeah, mediocre. Wonder what rank Eden is on DPS. Production. Can you
No,
get
no,
on
no.
that?
Okay, production.
No,
we
no, no.
don't have to flame all our players. All right, we don't have to. We can only flame the players when we're in game. When we're in the
Okay.
lobby, we're besties. We're best friends. We love glazing our friends, but the second we're in game, that's when the bullying starts. Because
well-
we are the people with the voices, and they are not.
Yeah, well then let's brag about how good our players are. Okay, let's show them how good
Dude,
they are.
watching Nate Nee on Tracer is so funny because even when he's not on Tracer, they just like no one looks at him.
Yeah, I'll let you change the subject. Yeah, D is very good at Tracer. It's very good at timing his engages when the enemy team is occupied. That's really, I mean, that's what distinguishes a good Tracer from a mediocre one.
It's just that's what changes a good Tracer from a bad Tracer if the enemies turn around.
Yeah,
So if the enemies turn around, no matter what, you're a bad Tracer. If they don't, you're a good Tracer. Which actually, there is actually a wider implication of like timings and whatnot.
yeah.
But like, I don't believe in timings. I will see the enemy's backs and I will int. So maybe that's why my Tracer is rated like bronze.
Yeah, I
But
mean, this is why we don't play Tracer. That's fine.
Nate maybe like top 500, but also like my Tracer's bronze. So
Yeah.
I think I have my opinion holds more value, honestly, if you ask me.
Yeah, you're closer to the player base.
I'm closer to the real man, the blue collar working man.
Yeah, real blue collar stuff. Going to a tech college and
Going to a tech college, you know.
casting video games.
Yeah, shoutcasting over video games. I'm literally like a construction worker.
Yeah, no, we have it tough over here, but
Life
we
is
love the
hard.
work.
Life is hard. Study computer science, you know, I have to do basic math sometimes, dude. It's hard. It's impossible.
yeah, no, the hardest part of computer science is getting a job, though.
Dude, don't tell me. Don't bring that up. Last year I applied to 320 plus internships, and 55%. No, it was more. Yeah, 55% ghosted.
Ghosted. Ooh.
I got declined from every single internship I applied to. It's rough.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be getting to that this year probably. So.
I mean, it already is rough with the job market as well. But moving on, we're in the game now.
Yeah.
We're gonna see the team comps. Why am I
All right.
talking like this? I don't know, but it's funny.
Yeah, Eden. Maybe gonna go with. No.
Eden's going Sojourn, man. Like,
Yeah.
you act like there's anything else.
I mean, Freya's pretty good, but
Eden is not a Freya player. If we see anyone on Freya, it'll be Nate Nee. Speaking of,
Orisa. Okay, interesting for.
this is an interesting team comp. Wait a second.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever seen Champlain on this.
Yeah, poke composition for defense.
That's not Fire Mercy. That's Farah Weaver on attack, though, coming from Uatawa.
Yeah, looks like Champlain was right with the Reaper band reading the Zarya comp.
The horse, though, instead of the Winston. Maybe they've done scouting, and I'm not aware.
Yeah, I mean, but Zarya and the horse is a pretty lopsided matchup, at least in the ranked games.
Until you got the major perk, because the shield is pretty good against the Zarya, because it's the same thing as running Reinhardt, where you can just have a shield and nothing really happens.
Yeah, actually, fun fact, Orisa versus Zarya is the most lopsided matchup in Overwatch ranked.
Well, yeah, because Zarya can just go.
Yeah, it kind of just beams him.
Oh, we actually see we see Baptiste and Avenger get swapped up from Uatawa. Ice Volcano almost already falling, but he's back up.
Yeah, Champlain is trying to shoot him down with his high ground, but that is a lot of damage coming through.
It's a lot harder for Champlain to play his high ground as well on a horse, because once the horse drops, you can't go back up as easily compared to... How did Manatee die, and why is Nate all the way in the back line? What
Yeah,
happened there? Did he have a massive flank or something?
Yeah, I think he dropped down to the back.
Reginald, go back in time and show us what happened.
Reginald, make a time machine.
Invent a time machine real quick.
All right. Ottawa almost getting the tick. Champlain might let it happen. Nope.
No, they are not letting it happen. They might actually know. Oh, no, it's not happening as the percentage goes down. They are getting the tick now, though.
Yeah. Zul's trying to spear spin a beam.
Not quite yet how that works. It's not Stadium. You can't do that.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, Stadium doesn't even...
It just reduces the damage.
Yeah.
We do see Zul's make an attempt. Unfortunately, they do get forced back. There's just too much damage going on. Zul's is almost already dead. I don't think there's a point in sustaining him. Let him die.
Yeah, this is the real strength of the Zarya to Orisa matchup, is that it's so hard for Orisa to push into a Zarya because Zarya has huge amounts of damage that they can't really mitigate until they get that shield perk, but even then, it's hard to push past that shield.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to move up back to the choke so they can hold it a lot easier. We do see Rush coming in from Will Dust. Wu Yang Ice Volcano popping the orb. It goes on the Venture, not quite getting anyone as Venture's taking, splitting their attention once again.
Yeah, Zul's... I don't even know where he was when he got taken down, but...
I mean, it's kind of hard to, as you're mentioning, into the Orisa as Horus, because you don't have shield until your major perk, and that's wild. We do see Zul switch over to Zarya.
Over Zarya. That's a solid pick. It's going to be a little bit harder to gain some charge, but still pretty doable. Ottawa has been pretty happy to shoot bubbles out and try to kill the Zarya.
You see Grav and Window, almost high noon, coming from you, Ottawa. Champlain has Bola from Freya, as well as the Overclock and Water Orb from Wu Yang. Bola not quite going into anything. A bit of mixed focus between the Venture and Zarya.
Yeah.
Venture went underground, so unfortunately it couldn't quite hit them, and Zarya was just out of the screen already. Zul's falling to Manatee as we were yapping about nothing. Knee falling at the same time. You, Ottawa, might already have the second point.
Yeah, and the best part is they didn't... I was going to say they didn't have to use ults. They didn't have to use ults, but they used one. But still, Grav is fight winning. Grav plus Venture or High Noon is a free team wipe.
Especially if it's a big one, although Champlain does have Wu Yang's orb to sustain. Or it's just Intin as well. Both can work, as well as the Overclock. We do see Overclock come out.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Grav comes... Yep.
Oh, unfortunate. We do see the big Water Orb Tidal Blast coming on to Winston's Eden from Missy Pyro, saving her life.
Yeah, Knee taking down V-Striker as they attempt to follow up on the Grav. Now trading damage back
That's
and
2 ults
forth.
for 2 ults. Honestly, that's probably a win for Champlain, considering how much Ottawa has to back up right now.
Yeah, I mean, it was Grav. That makes this case for the best ultimate in the game.
Champlain is coming up onto Bola and Rush.
Ooh, flank, oh, not flank.
Venture ult does get popped here.
Oh,
Suzu died.
Where did that go?
Missy Pyro, not Missy Pyro. Princess Eden does fall mid Suzu, unfortunately. Ottawa is just putting pedal to the metal right now. Nate got
Knee, but Knee not going alone.
Nate got his one. He got his one, dude.
Yeah.
Bro got martyrdom.
Now we're entering the last fight here potentially if Champlain can't win it.
He gets 4 minutes,
Yeah.
almost 4.5 minutes. Rush coming out already.
The objective is going to be to keep Jules alive as long as possible so they can get a grab off. Oh, never mind.
Potential for a big grab. Not even needed.
No,
He's just
yeah,
melting them.
unneeded. He's going to get a quick follow-up.
Walking it down. Does
Maybe-
got
Maybe stagger that guy?
Bro's crouch walking.
Nah, he's going.
Bro's playing Counter Strike. He was trying to sneak.
Missy Pyro actually got that, rendered that shot down the pit, which I want to recognize.
Missy Pyro is insane with the Wu Yang, dude. The way he, we mentioned this last week, but the way Colin Missy Pyro says he uses Wu Yang orbs is he like uses it like a submarine sonar and he like imagines the map around his shots whenever he shoots. Big grab coming from Anthony Souls as well.
There. Not quite. No one's able to shoot the lamp, but Impress is still low.
I mean, that's the thing. Even
Oh,
with
that window might take Zul's though.
Oh, it does. It's a tank trade right now.
Yeah, Knee's caught in the middle, caught in no man's land.
V-Striker's on Genji now, getting Will Dusk in the process. He already 52 his ult. Will we see Knee swap off of Freya, though? That's the thing, because Freya is really powerful. Yep, we do. We see him go to Tracer, mainly for
they need the
touches here.
touch, yeah. Because Eden is going to be on there, but not for long. She's already gone.
Ooh, at High Noon was at 98%. Could have been needed, but it does seem like Champlain's able to hold on long enough. Eden might be able to spawn back in.
Oh, that rush, that could be a free fight.
It's on to
but the
Impress.
reload is there.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
and
traded.
V-Striker gets knee.
Yeah, everything's falling apart for Champlain.
Champlain's just doing their best to hold on. Unfortunately, they all just fall down.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 46 seconds.
That is a rough.
Yeah, that's a rough time bank. Not anywhere close to not being winnable yet. We are still winnable.
Yeah, it's not
for all we
lost,
know. For all
but
we know,
it is.
Champlain could cap it, and there's like 8 minutes left. No, it's not physically not possible to have 8 minutes, but we never know.
Yeah. Oh, got a message. No, we don't. They just Never mind.
They was highlighting, our production was just highlighting the message saying, oh god, it's the horse when we saw Orisa. Which, you know, fair enough, because
Yeah, that wasn't pretty.
whenever Orisa's meta, Overwatch is going into a dark time.
Thankfully, Orisa, not meta.
Neither is Roadhog.
Oh,
Shut up, Roadhog player.
okay.
He's not fun when he's meta, dude. If he's just like one-shots everyone.
Yeah, but I have fun.
Can't argue with that.
Okay, looks like not much changes. Knee's going for the Widow shot. Normally, even the hit scan player would do that.
But Knee is also he's just really good at the game, so he can play both hit scan and flex DPS.
Yeah, Knee has been on a heater this entire match, and yeah, look. Last time, Eden went for the shot, misfound a Ramatra. Seems like there's no.
Yeah, it seems like Nate's taking over the wheel right now.
Yeah.
He was given the steering wheel. Let's
Yeah.
see if Nate Knee can get a shot, or maybe he's just dancing around because he wants to.
Coach Yar must have given the talking to. Hey, Eden, we gotta.
Don't worry, I made fun of Eden plenty at when we went out to have dinner right after. I was
perfect.
like, how do you miss on a Ramatra standing still? Let's see Nate Knee. Can he get a shot? Going into the Quake view. I love it when it bugs like this because it looks like
Oh
Quake
my God.
misses a shot on his Zarya. Granted, they were jumping around a
they
corner.
Were moving.
They're moving, so it's better.
Not as bad. Eden almost dead.
Almost dying in the
fine.
Wu Yang spam in the process.
Yeah, very deep already, but this could be a problem.
I mean, it could be, but also, oh, unfortunate.
problem.
Yeah, it is definitely a problem considering they just convened. All you Ottawa just reconvened onto the theater.
Dusk
Or
is
hotel, I
maybe
guess.
staggering. Oh, he's making it
No,
out.
he's waiting for.
No!
Oh, he was mid TP. That's so sad.
Yeah, that cast time is maybe not even half a second. That is very rare to get caught in the middle of those.
It's just unfortunate. We do see Knee swap over to the fray already. Let's see the damage Bro can put in. I believe,
Yeah, he has been pretty good at getting those first picks.
which I think, especially for first point attack, that first picks are really what you need. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that
immortality
is
already being popped for no
Premature
reason.
lamp, but it does save the cast.
And Knee ends up falling in the process. We do
Yeah,
see
Zeus
Impress
is
falling. That's actually really big
That's huge. Knee's going to be back very quick.
with no tank. Oh, and
Yeah.
no Wu Yang now. Imagine if he had lamp for either of those. Champlain does end up having Eden die in the process. Misty Pyro's running around for his life, gets in the mini health pack, gets jump scared by Will.
And now this fight's wrapping up.
Oh,
Champlain-
Zul's popping up with the 3K.
Yeah, Zul's with the cleanup coming in. It's good.
Tries to predict the Wu Yang water orb, unfortunately. Oh, that was just a bubble being popped right there
Yeah.
from Nate Knee. That's another bubble.
I
Sorry,
mean,
has no bubbles. That's actually
yeah.
pretty good, honestly. We're talking about utility being wasted, honestly. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, Zarya gets charged, but also, like, those bubbles can be used
Yeah,
later.
but now that Zari backed off. Champlain had an opportunity to take that corner, not taking it. Wanted to fight down the choke.
V-Striker just trying to push up onto Nate Knee. We do see a high noon coming from Manatee, as well as a... What are the water thing is called from Wu Yang? Water Orb, Hydrogen Bob. Two high noons coming out. Rush and Wu Yang. Pristine falls over.
Yeah, two big ol' out of... Oh, just in time out of Colin. As Empress goes down, that
Oh,
beat is plenty
big
to turn
team
the
wipe
fight.
from Champlain.
Yeah, and Champlain has pretty strong ult
That
tank too.
was so... Champlain didn't even use an ult. They used B. Okay, they used B and Rush.
And Freya.
Did they use Freya?
Yeah, that was the first ult they used.
I mean, granted, it's Freya ult. That ultimate builds super fast, regardless of if you actually proc the passive by getting final blows, which Nate does get final blows, so that's gonna build incredibly fast.
Yeah, that ultimate's a cooldown.
It is a cooldown.
Yeah.
We do see Blade, Grav, and Window coming out from U Ottawa.
Yeah, Champlain's gonna need to get very, very fast grab here, but
Oh,
gonna get a
Grav.
lamp out of there. Not
Oh!
quite.
If Eden was alive for slightly longer, that would have been a big high noon. Unfortunately, no cigar as Eden just dies right before they're able to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
V-Striker uses the blade, gets Anthony Zulz out of here, sending the
Ottawa's
rest of
striking
Champlain
back.
back to spawn. He is, in fact, striking back.
Yeah, and now Ottawa looking to... Or the cards made it pretty far though. Ottawa's still opting to hold the choke, it looks like. Maybe just poking.
U Ottawa still has Baptiste's Window up and available, which could potentially negate another push from Champlain. Nate Knee is coming up to a bola, so potentially that can take Quackles out of the fight early, depending on how they aim it, wondering how Champlain's going to use it. Champlain's
Yeah.
just taking space here. Big charge from that bubble already, going up to 67%.
Oh, that is a very...
Bit of an early, ambitious
very early
window. And he used the lamp at the same time. He just got scared and used
Yeah.
all of his abilities, I guess.
They're gonna rest with some cooldowns.
Both casters need to aim.
They're just sitting there whipping at each other. Oh, unfortunately,
Oh,
Manatee
boy.
gets Misty Pyro. The shot he hits into his skull.
Oh, but Freya ultimate is out.
Onto V-Striker, not quite getting anyone, unfortunately.
Yeah. But
Man.
Trade's coming through on the cast. Wu Yang almost falling, but Quackle's there with the emo. Zool's staggering it. Maybe.
He lives
getting
here.
one.
Rush comes out. The
Oh,
Zulus
they're
get
taking
stabilized.
this.
They're running
This
out.
could
They're
be
getting
a-
that Baptiste.
This could be a huge fight turn.
Anthony Zulus is here at 80 to 90 charge. He is just running them down because a high charge Zarya does too much damage, in my opinion.
Yeah, all he has to do is not die and use that grab, and it's pretty much a fight win. If he can get immortality out of Quackles first, then that's even better.
And seeing how quickly Quackles has been using those immortalities, they might either they're getting used right now. We do see High Noon come out for Manatee. He dies before he can pull the trigger, just like Princess Eden in the earlier fight. And Impress and Quackle fall.
All right.
Nice
Champlain-
team wipe.
Yeah.
Oh no, Device Volcano is still alive actually. Not quite a full team wipe, but a clean 4K from Champlain as they are starting to get potentially this next
Yeah,
point.
Champlain's going to get the first point here. V-Striker swapping off the Genji onto the Freya, looking to play a bit more poke.
Trying to counter the fray as well with the distance and the range, because Cass does have some range, although the revolver does not quite have as much as intended, because a crossbow for some reason does more damage.
Yeah, I mean, Knee has been a menace. So to match isn't a bad idea, provided they can actually manage to match and not just lose the 1v1s. Trading shots back and forth. Ice Volcano the first to fall.
Big grab and window combo. Are they able to do anything with it? Unfortunately, Princess Eden pulls High Noon and gets a kill with it.
Knee playing Frey like it's Tracer in their backline.
He's just going on hard flanks and it won.
Yeah.
Oh, we do see V-Striker swap to Venture, which is interesting because, and Tracer, this is going to be...
Are they playing for time?
They are probably playing for time if I had to guess. Champlain does have Bolo, which can shut down both Venture and or Tracer. We just see Impress on Doomfist
they're
now.
swapping like
Now
they
on Winston.
They're swapping like they needed to touch right there, but they had time.
They have time, but we do see Winston come out.
Okay.
But Wu Yang ult on to the support backline, getting Will Dusk at the same time. Eden is just getting spammed out by the water.
Yep.
Misty Pyro. Champlain has no subs now. We do see 2, potentially 3 ults coming from Champlain. Zool's at 66%, Nate Knee with the Bola, and Will Dusk with Rush.
Misty Pyro off of Lucio onto Brig.
I mean, that's actually a fair swap considering the fact that Ottawa is 3/5 dive right now.
Yeah, they're very concerned about the dives, and for good reason.
It'll just make them harder to get value, especially on third point here.
Yeah. Ottawa going for a dive here. Let's see how it works out.
Champlain has to get moving now if they want to have a similar time bank to Ottawa. V-Striker falling early already to Zool's.
Nice
Princess
shot,
Eden hitting a
Princess Eden.
nice clean headshot, taking the Tracer's head off her shoulders. Ottawa's just coring back up in the corner right side.
Yeah, hoping to wait as long as they can before they re-engage. Try to get.
Oh, Impress dying, and that grab is perfectly placed, so they can't really go past it without getting sucked in.
Yeah, Zool's grabbing the corpse. Excellent timing. Not really.
The
That's
Venture
pretty-
just stalling Car for as long as possible.
Eden looking to repeat those shots on that Tracer.
Does look like Champlain
quite.
captures the point, though. 1 minute versus almost 3. It'll be tough for Champlain, especially considering how hard how fast they fell on first point. But I think that was just purely because of the bad matchup between Horse and Zarya.
Yeah, definitely. If they switch up their comp to maybe even if they stuck with their current comp, they would probably have a lot more luck. Maybe a Sigma if they still want to play that high ground on tank.
I doubt they would pull out the Sigma. It's definitely a possibility, but I think it'll just be a lot easier to say Zarya.
Zarya definitely still super viable option.
And then I'm interested what Ottawa was doing at the same time because they were struggling at some parts against Champlain's comp because Champlain's able to run it down.
Yeah, but Champlain is on offense this first round. I forgot.
Will they try something to break Champlain's current comp? We do see Princess Eden back on the Cassidy, Will Dusk on the Kiriko. Misty Pyro is on Lucio now instead of Wu Yang, which just means that they're able to go faster, which might be a big enough impact for Champlain just get the ball rolling here.
Yeah, maybe. Champlain is going to have a bit less sustain than Ottawa with that Baptiste Wu Yang having pretty strong healing output.
As well as the Venture, who just gains shields from doing abilities, from just using their abilities.
Yeah. Let's see how this fight works out. All right, I hear a cheer from the room. They're saying they're not bot fighting.
Varsity fighting because they're not on Baja anymore.
Yeah.
see a Zarya bubble already getting popped by Impress.
Yeah.
He
Already
is just
claiming a lot of
popping
real
around,
estate.
trying to do some poke damage. Got some decent damage onto Impress,
Oh, but
actually.
Dust goes down. This might be the end if they can't get a trade. Doesn't look like it. They might need to
Yeah,
back
Impress
off.
gets stable there, or just backing up early by the
Yeah.
looks of things.
Wisely backing off as fast as they can, but Eden goes down.
I mean, if it was called for a quick fight already, Champlain needs to back up. They have less than 30 seconds already.
Yeah, 30 seconds is plenty to get a touch in. We'll have to see how they take this. They don't have time to make any big rotations, but they should be able to make it through. That's assuming that they don't get their bubbles forced and Zul's able to stay on point.
Venture is already V-Striker is trying to divide Champlain's attention. It does quite work as Venture just goes
The
back.
touch is needed.
2 seconds. Nate
He
going back
barely
on and
gets a
off.
touch,
Bro thinks
but
he's
it's
playing
not good
Tracer.
enough.
Ooh.
And it looks
Champlain
like
is
Champlain's playing
falling.
for a draw here.
Yeah, no, Champlain would have to play for a draw if they want to have a decent chance at all for this map.
Yeah.
It would, just
yeah.
a big old time waste if it's a draw, though.
Yeah, I don't want to be here for too long, but also I like the game. So.
It's a fun game. It's 11:23
yeah, but I woke
though.
up at like 7.
I don't have 8 a.m. classes. Like, I mean, I do technically, but I don't believe in it. So.
Yeah, no, I woke up at 7 because my body likes to mess with me.
Womp womp.
It's fine.
You play Roadhog, so
So what?
you play
I
Roadhog
deserve
and you.
it. Fair enough.
The silence is telling.
Yeah, it's telling. Let's see if maybe Eden gets his chance of the Widow shot.
We see the hazard from Zul's, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's an adaptation that they went for. They still, I think they still want to be able to have access to that high ground.
Champlain
better.
does seem to go for a bit of a heavier bunkering down
Yeah.
comp because Hazard he could just live due to his block just giving him constant ammo and also just negating damage, giving him damage reduction. We do also have the Will Dusk Baptiste.
Yeah, I think the most important switch is knee off of the Freya onto the Tracer. That's a lot of their poke damage. That far might actually be a bit of a problem if Eden can't quite get in the range.
Yeah, as well as if Will is just too far away. We do see a Diva coming from Impress. That's a heavy gamble considering Champlain were just on Zarya. Will this gamble be enough though?
Oh, no, they're on Zarya. Okay. Understandable. Champlain looking to let them through the choke and fight them at the as they walk past the statue.
Venture is already, V-Strike is already forcing Knee out. Zulus is already getting low. He lost all his armor already. Princess Eden coming down to a quarter of their health.
Yeah, but they can't afford to let this fight go on too long. They need to contest the point. He goes down. That's trouble.
Impress is forcing Anthony Zulus off. The point is already more than halfway captured.
Yeah.
With Eden and Zulus, and now Dust falling down.
Yeah, everyone falling around
That's just a
Champlain. And that's a
fast
map
point
to
capture.
Ottawa. We're on the map 5.
Yippee! It's 11:30.
It's all, yeah.
Did I sign up for this? Yes. Am I gonna complain regardless?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely I will. Nate Nee would play the game though. I wonder which thing was play
Yeah,
the
he
game.
has been getting some. He's been getting some pretty strong fight lane
Oh,
kills.
so yeah, the high noon just got melted.
Oh yeah, I forgot Frey does that. That's stupid. Oh, I thought he was gonna fade away.
Luka Doncic. Now I'm intrigued because the final map, if my memory serves correct, is
It's
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint, yeah.
I think unless Flashpoint and Escort are considered in the same category. I can't
No.
remember how NECC does
I
this.
think it's Flashpoint.
I believe Flashpoint is the next one. So if I had to guess, Suravasta is probably Champlain's choice.
Yes, it is Champlain's pick here, and Servasa is. I mean, Alice is pretty friendly to dives too, but it's also.
I mean, Champlain I feel like can counter brawl. If it's not Zarya brawl, they like. Has Champlain banned Zarya yet? I know. No. Or unless they did the first map. No, they banned Diva, didn't they?
No, they didn't.
Because the Zarya ban is possible. The downside is that Diva does exist in the game.
Yeah, Zarya very strong in the Diva, bypassing that Matrix, but.
Diva right now is just really strong regardless,
Yeah,
especially considering she got buffed recently.
Yeah, they buffed her her boosters perk, which wasn't a huge buff.
I mean, people did like that perk regardless, so they just saw that as just a straight buff regardless.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that was weird. I like the extra health on the DMAC.
Yeah, I mean, I don't play enough Diva. I just... Atlas. They did ban Zarya, though, so I did read that, but
Okay.
going to Atlas is interesting.
Yeah, this is gonna be. I mean, I think it's definitely a bit easier to dive with.
Yeah, they can definitely play Winston a lot easier here compared to Saravasa. I just thought Saravasa because, well,
Yeah.
that's like the Flashpoint map.
Yeah, and they have been playing it. At least has Challenge been playing it a bit in scrims too, right?
Yeah, they have been. I just completely forgot that it's a map in the game.
Oh yeah.
I just always associate it with always being disabled because that one time the floor was removed.
Yeah, the stairs kind of just got deleted. So sometimes you'd try to walk up to a point and you'd fall through the floor.
Yep, we do see a Freya ban coming in from U Ottawa, which is
Yeah.
pretty interesting. I don't think the Freyas were too impactful, but for all I know, I wasn't really playing. I was only watching, so I wasn't really able to keep track on how many picks or how much damage Freya was getting. Granted, Knee was forcing out abilities
Yeah,
quite often
I
with
think
it.
knee was probably the biggest issue for Ottawa, but if Champlain's gonna go dive, then I don't think they're planning on playing Freya, so they're happy to take this ban.
Yeah, and the thing is, I don't even think Freya is Knee's strongest hero. Definitely Tracer, if not Reaper or Genji. Both. Knee is just really strong when it comes to flex DPS.
Yeah, he's he's got solid mechanics and game sense, and that really can transfer to just about anything.
Like
if
we
he
also
puts in 3
we also
hours.
saw his Echo on Esperanza, where he just got like a 3K after copying the Genji.
Yeah, he did also like kind of just shoot the air for a bit though. Remember that?
That is true when he couldn't find the Wu Gang, but
Yeah, he lost.
we're talking about his highlights, not his lowlights. All right.
All right. Champlain ready to go.
I'm interested to see what both teams do, because for all I know, U Ottawa is gonna run like Torbjorn again.
That could be funny.
Because Torbjorn can definitely work. They might even run it like a Symmetra as well with the tight angles and corridors and buildings that Atlas has.
Yeah,
You can definitely do some scouting, put some scouting turrets, maybe even a car wash in like a random corner, and the Tracer walk into it and just melt.
yeah. I mean, Tracer. I mean, it could force a recall, maybe force the leave and get a health pack, which is a lot more impactful than you think. Having that extra 3-4 seconds to actually.
But granted, you can also do the same by playing Cassidy and just pressing E.
Yeah, we gotta hit your shots. Oh wait, E.
Yeah, you just have to press E. Like, if you have enough people around you and you press E and you're like, hey, Tracer's there, the team will just go. And then, yeah, the Tracer just has to recall and or die. So, same thing.
Yeah. So both teams ready to go into the map.
I'm interested. If I had to guess, Champlain's are going to run the Winston comp, maybe
Yeah.
even with a Hazard instead. Both will work quite well.
Yeah, this map is pretty decent for Hazard. Zul's picked Winston a little bit in the.
A little bit too early, but
Yeah, Ottawa probably may have seen that, but
I mean, I don't think they're surprised. They saw how well Champlain's been playing with the Winston, so they're just going to be like, all right, how are we going to do against this Winston?
yeah.
Reaper is in play, though. He's back in play, so he can just be playing on the field, and that'll just be quite hard for Champlain to go around it, because the 2 shotguns, that hurts.
Yeah, shotguns.
Winston isn't a fan of it.
Not good when they're in your face.
Exactly.
What?
Reinhardt.
That's a joke, right?
That's bait. That's bait. That's fake. That's fake. There's no way they're playing Reinhardt.
I don't believe it.
But I'm still the fastest gun in the new world.
Don't say it's Rhine time. I know that's Jason typing. It is not Rhine time. We do see Orisa and Venture. Not Venture. Juno coming out. So that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, this comp seems like. I mean, it depends on what the Spectre swap to.
Wait.
They're doing it.
No,
No, they're
they're
not.
like.
Okay.
The countdown started. We all got baited.
Okay, good.
The Shoutcasters, Jeeves in production.
Yeah.
The fast horse, though, that's going to be interesting. It'll definitely be hard for Winston to do stuff with. Although, granted, his Tesla cannon does go through the Spirit Twirl.
Yeah, but that. I mean, Venture, you can't really dive. Cass, you can dive, but he can also just blow you up.
He just got dove right there,
I mean,
didn't
that
he?
works.
Me when I lie, their cast just got dove.
Yeah, way to make it eat by words.
We do see Champlain try and take an early point. They're attempting to, although Orisa's just making space. Granted,
Yeah.
it's her job. She's easily able to do that. Venture, Quackle's getting taken out by Nate.
Yeah, Champlain's been corralled up to the point, but they're getting the kills, and that's what matters here.
Yeah, honestly, U Ottawa right now is just bunched up, and everyone from Champlain is just able to spam and get tons of ult charge and value just by shooting in the blob. Unfortunately, Princess Eden does get picked. Quackles is now on Lifeweaver. Interesting against the dive, as
That's
Weaver
gotta be
is
a
kind
comfort
of.
pick.
I mean, Weaver is 100%. Weaver is most likely a comfort pick, or maybe they're a Lifeweaver aficionado. Maybe they're a professional at Lifeweaver.
Maybe. Let's see how this fight turns out. He has Pulse Bomb here. Let's see what he gets with it. Probably nothing, but...
Oh, V-Striker getting Will Dusk, unfortunately.
just seems like Champlain is aware of the lost fight, and they're just dying on point to keep for as long as possible.
He
Missy
does
Pyro.
kill the pulse bomb. Guess we'll never know what happened to it.
If I had to guess, it was probably pulled. Because
We can believe that.
it's what I choose to believe. I believe it in my heart.
Yeah, and that's what matters.
We do see Ice Volcano with the tidal wave, as well as the horse ult from Impress. The what even is it called? Terra Surge.
Yeah.
Those two ults are a dangerous combo because you can just. Oh, never mind. It goes on to V-Striker, which granted that's a very mobile character, getting plenty of
low.
Nate forcing Quackles up and out, using his pedal already.
Quackle's looking for the fight.
I mean, Life Weaver does plenty of damage, although he
but
does
Nate gets
run back to his cast, who protects him, unfortunately taking Knee out of the fight early,
Yeah. Oh, but Ice Volcano's traded out.
which honestly is more impactful because the support and eating
and
High
Tank's
Noon the
gone?
horse. Oh, there's a High Noon coming from Manatee as well.
Bad
Unfortunately, getting the
decision.
Eden. Why did you peek back into it? We see Rush come out from Real Dusk. I didn't even realize.
Ooh,
B coming from Misty Pyro just to win. Manatee has 1 health, gets meleeed by the Tracer that just came back in time.
Yeah, Quackle's pulling Manatee right on the point so that he can get collapsed on.
Ooh, unfortunate.
The Venture ultimate.
Oh,
Double
Nate
dance.
getting a
Jules
pulse on the
very close to his
Quackles.
ultimate. He needs to get it soon. He's gonna die.
Come on, oh,
Not
98%. Everyone's just pressing ultimates. Ice Volcano is now on Lucio. They're running the double main support, although Impress does fall to Nate Knee.
Misty Pyro in trouble.
Well, this is a close fight. Champlain needs to win it because that 94% for U Ottawa. Although there are 3 people just chilling on point right now. Nate Knee falls to Lucio.
But Manatee's also gone.
Misty Pyro just
Jules almost
fighting
back
for
with
it.
Primal here.
Anthony Jules, yeah, he has Primal. He can force U Ottawa off the point. It is currently U Ottawa's point, so Champlain does have to recapture it.
Yeah, but
They are in the process
they're
of doing
playing
it.
pretty slow.
Primal getting forced from Anthony Jules from the spear from Impress. He's just trying to keep a
Jules
person
has
on
to keep an eye on his
point.
health bar though. He's very low.
He's staying
Healed up.
alive here. Ice Volcano is already at B already, and he just swapped. Misty Pyro's at 50. These ults are coming out fast right now.
Yeah, they need to. Oh, Impress goes that might be it.
Oh no, that's definitely it. Champlain most likely getting first point, unless these two, the Lucio, unfortunately they're not able to stall for long enough. That was really, really close.
Yeah, tight first point.
Very close indeed. We do see Pulse Bomb yet again from Nate Knee. Last time he used Pulse, he got Quackles out of the fight before he even started, right as it was starting actually. And we see High Noon coming from Princess Eden, being matched by Manatee with High Noon.
Yeah, but that beat from Ice Volcano is the real thing to look out for. This could determine the fight depending on how they use it. If Champlain's able to effectively kite it and maybe build up a beat of their own to retake that.
Or maybe Nate Knee will just Pulse Bomb the Lucio and get him out early. Never mind, staking the life, we were getting him out during the fight, trading out Princess Eden.
Sorry for all my slander earlier. And Ice Volcano goes down with beat. That's a huge pick from out of Jules and
Look,
Knee.
huge follow-up from Nate Knee onto Anthony Zul's and Winston damage. Although, oh, that was so close for Zul's. Punching Manatee in the face, though. Or V-Striker, wrong person, my apologies.
Yeah, now Impress. Pretty sad. Oh, never mind, he's gone.
Bro got Looney Tunes and still died. Life Weaver just made Impress stagger even more. I would be a tad bit sad about that.
Oh my goodness.
That one clip from Nate Knee onto Manatee, that was clean.
Yeah, Knee and Misty Pyro coming together. Jules forced out, but
Both teams have 3 ults on the board here. U Ottawa has Venture, Lucio, and coming from Life Weaver, Champlain has High Noon, Rush, and B. I think Champlain's ults are a lot more impactful. We see Will Dusk with an early rush getting matched by both the B and the tree. Lack of communication.
yeah, Ottawa using both those support ults. It's got to be a mistake. That's.
mean,
They don't even need to wait them out. They just walk through it, even hitting heads.
I mean, granted, Champlain did use B to counter theirs, so both support ults from both teams were used. We do see Venture and Horse ult coming out from U Ottawa. Champlain does, in my opinion, have the stronger ults. Granted, they have 2 more as well. Not 2 more, they have 1 more. They have coming up on Pulse Bomb. I'm interested to see how both teams utilize, because neither are ones in which you can just go first.
Yeah, Quackles with the Moira swap. Prep's tired of getting dove.
I mean,
Ooh,
yeah,
that
consider-
is tough for V-Striker.
Ooh, couldn't quite get the touch. We see High Noon meanwhile by Princess Eden.
Oh, wait, that could be.
Oh, big pulse, trying to get that Lucio, getting the Impress instead. The ample amount of time from standing still in Terra Surge gave Eden enough time to get a full skull. and Champlain just has a full team life. That was 100-0.
Yeah, after that-
second point. Champlain are adapting.
Yeah, after that first point, it was really tight. Now Champlain's running away with it.
Manatee's now on Reaper. Maybe they're trying to play. They're back on Life Weaver as well instead of the Moira.
Maybe they were on more with the touch.
That's what I'm thinking because I guess Moira has pretty fast movement.
Yeah. Beast Striker.
Oh, they're also on a
has
Winston as
the
well.
ult.
I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, the Winston. See how this works out. Maybe looking for a dive, but Champlain has really strong
Impress is
initiative here
already
with a Winston ult.
Will this Primal be able to do much, or is it just to live? Most likely just to live, but can he get any more value? Almost getting V-Striker, forcing abilities out. Anthony's just running it down right now.
And
Yeah,
that's really all
another
you need.
ability. Champlain gets point early on. This might be a potential 3-0, but Caster's Curse.
Caster's Curse. Yeah,
I'm going to say it's a 3-0. I'm going to believe it's 3-0. Even if it's a loss, I believe it's a 3-0.
yeah. I want Champlain to win because if they lose, I feel bad at making fun of their mistakes. Later.
No, but you can get away with it anyways because you're the one talking and they're not.
Yeah, but I wanted to say it to their face.
No, you can do that anyways. We do see U Ottawa trying to take early point progress here with the Venture, who also has the Venture. Oh, I can't remember. Venture Ultimate. Big ground ability.
Quackle's
Oh,
being chased down by Anthony Zools. This could be it.
Yep, that is it. We do see B coming in from Ice Volcano as well. Almost matched by Misty Pyro. Princess Eden just wiping the floor of them, clicking on heads. That's all you gotta do on cast. And Eden
Managing to do that.
is putting on a show. A masterclass even of just pointing and clicking on Cassidy. Like, do you need to do much else?
I mean, sometimes you have to hit your shift to reload. That's about it.
Or High Noon to reload as well if you
Yeah.
have Aura. But
Yeah.
Eden doesn't even need to do that for extra Aura. Eden just kills them. That's all you need. We do see Impress and B coming out. Impress is jumping out onto the cast.
He's
Cast High Noon coming
traded.
out. Will anyone walk out? Maybe.
Quackles could get a tree on point, try to sustain.
All of the ults from U Ottawa are coming out. We see have Rush. Nate still has High Noon, not High Noon. Pulse Bomb. Eden does have her fall. Quackle's getting taken out of the fight. That's a support out already. Just Tree right now for support, I believe.
Yeah, but Champlain is still... They're alive, but just barely.
I think they're either going to go for a contest here. Oh, I didn't even realize Primal was taken out from Anthony Zulis. He's currently running around, just trying to stall for his longest progress.
Yeah, maybe trying to stagger?
I don't think he's going to stagger. I don't believe in it.
No, we're good. Oh, that big flash!
V-Striker feeding for potentially Impress as well.
This might be the game here.
This might be a Champlain gets point as well. Impress falls already. It's just up to
tag team Eden
Quackles.
Taking out...
Ooh, clean with it from
All
Champlain.
right.
We thought point one was close. Champlain saw that and they're like, no.
Yeah,
No, it's no longer is going to be close. We are going to win. They turned it up to 11 and won. Map 5.
Yeah, that last half of
Eden.
that last half of this round made it feel like this game wasn't this wasn't match point. It wasn't a tie game.
They're just doing it for whatever.
Yeah,
Ooh,
this
2
was dominant.
headshots, 3 headshots, 4 headshots,
And a tree.
and a tree. They're playing Minecraft.
Perfect.
Let's go. That is Champlain. We're moving on to finals. That was semis. We're moving
Oh,
on
yeah,
to
finals.
finals now. That'll be next
Exciting.
2 weeks from now because next week's Thanksgiving and we're not going to be here.
Yeah, that's why we reschedule or
Rescheduled, whatever.
Yeah.
That is in a couple minutes. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Connor Fluff.
I'm Patrick Hagelston.
Thank you for joining. See you later.
See ya.